So guys, welcome to the live stream. If you can just let me know in the live chat if you can hear me and see me clearly. And as soon as I get the thumbs up that you can hear me and see me, we'll get straight into the Q&A now. If you're new to the live stream, make sure you smash the like button, show some support to the live stream. Also, make sure that you let us know where you're coming in from today, where you're tuning in from. That would be absolutely appreciated. So guys, let me know if you can hear me and see me loud and clear. That'd be really, really cool. And also let me know where you're tuning in from today. And whilst you guys are doing that, I'm going to be posting this in the Facebook group, the Telegram, Instagram, so we can get all the subscribers on board, because we're so close to hitting 200,000 subscribers. We'll hit 200,000 subscribers, I reckon, at the end or the first week of next month. So that's amazing as well. And I want to give a massive thank you to every single one of you. I've had people that are on here now that have been with me since 1,000 subscribers, 30,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers. So it's just amazing to see so many people supporting the channel. So guys, just bear with me a second. I'm just going to post this in all the media platforms so all the subscribers can join. And like I said, make sure you let us know where you're tuning in from today. And today's live stream is going to be strictly Q&A. It's been a long time since I've done a proper Q&A where it's just about e-commerce and dropshipping. I'm not going to be doing no giveaways today. I'm going to make this strictly just answering your questions. And again, I only want to be answering the questions that are unique, relevant to the current times and stuff like that. Also, if you haven't already realized, we are doing a mentorship giveaway. Pardon me, this is by far one of the biggest giveaways in the industry. So by far, make sure you check out the description and find out how to enter that giveaway, because it will be done on the 8th of May, roughly. And that's what we're heading for. So guys, don't forget to enter that. And because that's such a big giveaway, I don't plan on doing any more giveaways on the next few live streams, because that one is huge. So just make sure that you check that out in the description below. And just let me know how you guys have been, how things are going, how your stores are going. Just let me know, because I do generally check everything as well. So do let me know what you guys have been up to and stuff like that. So let's see what people are saying. So we've got people from the Philippines in here. We've got quite a lot of people in here. So guys, make sure you smash the like button if you're joining the live stream today. Don't be shy to smash the like button if you have joined the live stream. Keep getting the likes going, guys, so everybody can find out that we are live in this group. So here we go. I think we're starting to get a bit of activity now. So guys, yeah, please make sure you smash the like button, because for people to join the live stream, we need to have more likes, so it gets pushed out more on YouTube. So please make sure you guys smash that like button. As soon as we hit 50 likes, I'll get straight into the Q&A. I don't want to waste your time, but I want to make sure that there is enough people on this live stream to make sure it is as value worthy as possible. So as soon as we hit 50 likes, we're almost there, 45. As soon as we hit 50, well, we've just hit 50 very quickly. So now we've done that, we can get straight into the Q&A. But please, if you are new to the live stream, just hit the like button. I'm not asking for much. It just helps all the other subscribers see the live stream, join, and get the value that you're going to be getting today. So we're going to get straight into the live stream. Hello, Jeremy. Hope you're well, bro. And we're just going to get straight into it. So I'm going to be answering the questions on the live stream that I believe are unique and relevant to this current time. So somebody said, make a TikTok ads tutorial. So there is a TikTok ads tutorial coming out, and I'm trying to get that out within May or June. So it'll be out in May or June. The reason why I can't bring it to you guys quicker is because I've not been able to fully test everything inside of the TikTok ads manager yet. And I want to have a vast amount of knowledge in it before I share it with you guys. I've had some friends, some students do really, really well with it. But I just feel at the moment, for me to give you the best possible experience, I want to make sure that I'm at the level where I feel confident that you guys are going to be able to recreate some of that success. So it is coming May to June, it will be out. What kind of copywriting do we need to learn? So somebody just asked a very, very good question. What copywriting do you need to learn? Now, copywriting is to do with customer psychology, consumer psychology, and psychology is what makes people buy things in the world. Now, I am actually releasing a video tomorrow about how to turn old winning products that have died out back into winners again. And that's got to do with psychology and copywriting. Now, in that video, I'll go over absolutely everything, step-by-step tutorial. So for those that are wondering about psychology, copywriting and stuff like that, it's all going to be covered in tomorrow's video, and tomorrow's video is going to be coming out at 1 p.m. GMT, BST, however you want to pronounce it, time in London. So make sure you have that in your schedule. If you guys are loyal subscribers, you'll know what times I post on the weekends and what times I post in the week. So make sure you've got that free up in your calendar. So guys, if you're new to the stream, please smash that like button. I'm not asking for much. If you join the stream, smash the like button. So let's see what else we've got that I feel like is relevant. So let's have a look. What do I think about Facebook Marketplace? Facebook Marketplace is okay, but it is about, there are terms and conditions about dropshipping and not being allowed, so I don't recommend doing it on Facebook Marketplace. But in terms of buying and reselling things and flipping things, Facebook Marketplace is one of the best places, if not the best place, because the fees are zero. So that's absolutely amazing. Somebody just put, is dropshipping dead? Dropshipping is not dead. Anybody that tells you dropshipping is dead, they do not know what they're talking about. They might be saying dropshipping is dead for their own agenda, but it's not dead. It's a part of e-commerce, and dropshipping's been going around for a very, very long time before a lot of people even knew it existed. So it's not going anywhere. It's just evolving. Have a look at any of the questions that we've got that I feel are unique or relevant to this time. Banking set up for non-residents US. Sorry, I can't give you any tax advice or banking advice or financial advice in terms of that. You would have to go and seek an expert in that industry. So have you had a high CPM recently? Yeah, with the new Facebook changes and stuff like that, the CPMs have been going up very, very high recently. So do bear that in mind. What can you do to decrease CPMs? You can't really do that much about it. If it's an underlying issue with Facebook, you just can't do anything. You have to wait for Facebook to sort itself out. Facebook's going through a massive change at the moment. Until they fully develop that change, then things ain't going to be what they were like before the iOS 14. So just anybody that tells you that you can get it cheaper by doing X, Y, and Z, you might get a little bit off, but until the fundamentals are done, nothing's going to change. Any advice for a beginner using Commerce HQ? So Commerce HQ is by far a more customizable web platform for e-commerce. It's very straightforward to do. It's not that complicated to use. I have got a step-by-step tutorial coming out in the next few months about how to do Commerce HQ. So make sure you stick out for that. But in terms of for beginners, just make sure you just do the one product funnel route, and there's not really too much about it. You just want to basically replicate the store that I did on Shopify, but you do it on Commerce HQ. Somebody put, God has such a great plan for you and your life, Cam. Thank you for your service and humanity. I really appreciate that, man. Will you update your Facebook ad strategy? So yeah, there is a new Facebook ad strategy coming out, and the timeline for that is about June. And the reason why June, and I want to try and justify the reasons why I'm doing it at those times, is because there's a big iOS change happening at the end of the month, where after the end of the month, unless you've got a purchase on your Pixel, you can't run one. So I want to test a few little things out before the initial development, and then once I've found things and done things with it, then I can bring it to you guys. So it's going to take me around about a month of changing things, messing around with things, seeing how things work. So once I've done that, then I'll bring a new ads tutorial to you guys, and it's in the list. It's already ready to get done. I'm just waiting to mess around with the new updates, so then I can bring you something that you can actually use. So that is definitely coming very, very soon. What is your advice for beginners in dropshipping? So again, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure you smash the like button. It's all I'm asking for. So if you are new to dropshipping, what you need to do is you need to make sure that you treat it like a real business. You do everything as a business, not a personal, through your business. And you want to make sure that you understand everything to do with selling to consumers. Psychology, marketing angles, you need to understand what copywriting is, because a lot of people get involved in dropshipping, but only learn the dropshipping tactics. But you've got to remember, dropshipping is all about selling and consumers and psychology, and people don't even realize that. They just think it's dropshipping, and you've got to look a little bit deeper than just dropshipping. There's a massive pool of reasons why dropshipping is what it is and how it works. So you've got to really dig deeper than what most people do. And then if you do that, you can do really, really well. So somebody said, how do I come up with these Facebook ad strategies? And that's because I just test. And when I find something that just works, then I share it with you guys. And that's why after this update, it's going to take me a month or two to test, to then bring you something that's actually decent. So me and my other 9 business partners will test, come together, work out a good strategy, and then bring it to you guys. That's how it all works. So guys, again, if you're new to the live stream, make sure you smash the like button. And I'm literally going to pin that now. Make sure to smash the like button. So I'm just waiting for some more unique questions to come in, and then I'm going to go and answer them. So we got another question here. What is the best Shopify theme? So there's no best Shopify theme for one Shopify store. It all depends. It all depends on the niche you're in and what kind of objectives that you're going for. But overall, the best theme in terms of a one product store is the one in my free course for this year. If you go check it out, that is the best one. I've also written an article on the website, ecommercementoring.com, about the best themes overall, the top 10 best themes. So you should also go check that out as well. Can you start dropshipping with $300? You can, but it's going to be very, very hard. You're going to find it very hard because in terms of acquiring customers, you're on a limited budget. You're going to have to do more hours of work. Now, the more money you've got, the more you can use it to actually work for you. The less money you've got, the more actual graft you have to do as an individual. So it is very tough, but what I'm going to say is you need to make sure, what you need to do is you need to make sure you either create more capital or you use that capital and do influencers or affiliate marketing. That's the only thing you can do. Somebody put, do you use Snapchat ads? Which is a good question. I've tried them. A lot of people that I know have tried them and they've not had some great success with them. But then I've known a few people that have had really good results with them. So from what my network's done, we've not seen anything impressive. And for that reason, I've not prolonged it. The advertisement platforms that I'm using at the moment to advertise my products are influencer marketing using YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok and Twitter. We're doing YouTube ads, Facebook ads, and we're doing TikTok ads. But we're actually trying to slowly come away from Facebook and actually get into things like TikTok and YouTube, because Facebook at the moment isn't bad, but it's just nowhere near as good as it was before some of the issues that have occurred. So we're trying to find a nice little replacement platform for the meantime that could potentially become the main platform. We just don't know how the market's going to go yet. Somebody put Hyper SKU or CJ dropshipping to solve supplier offer poor shipping time. So I've done a video on my channel a couple of months ago about best shipping suppliers, and I talk about CJ and Hyper SKU, and not one or the other is better. CJ is a bigger company, more warehouses, bigger teams, so overall they're going to provide a better service overall. But then there's some products on Hyper SKU where they specialize with them and they do better. So it's all about doing your research and finding out and contacting them. General store or niche store? In my opinion, if you've got less than 3 hours, a general store. If you've got more than 3 hours, a one product store. There are my opinions. What's a good process to follow for a new business ad accounts to avoid getting disabled on Facebook? Make sure your business manager is verified. Make sure that your ad account has at least 3 different cards on there. One debit card. Well, it's either one debit card or 2 debit cards, or 2 credit cards and 1 debit card. And then you want to make sure that you've added at least 2 other people that have had a Facebook account. Now, the more important thing about Facebook ad accounts is what profile's connected to it. Now, you need to make sure that your profile that's connected to it is a legitimate account. It's been on Facebook for at least 5 years. It's got at least a profile picture, at least a cover photo, and you've got at least 100 friends. Because a lot of people don't realize that the Facebook profile connected to the BM and the ad accounts are more important than the actual ad account themselves. So just make sure you do that. And again, the billing is set up correctly as well, making sure that your BM is verified, making sure you've verified your domain name. You have to verify your domain names now as well, which is very, very important. Making sure you do the blueprint course. As long as you follow those things, you should be fine. Now, even when you do follow those things, you might get an ad account ban. We've been getting a lot of people that have been getting ad account bans, but as soon as they appeal it, Facebook are fine from that. We've noticed that a lot of people that have done all those steps that I've told you still get banned straight away, but as soon as they appeal it, Facebook realized that it was an algorithm issue. Then after that, they don't really see any other issues. If you watch my challenge video that I did about 2 or 3 weeks ago, you'll see what I'm talking about. It happens, but as soon as you appeal it, as long as you follow the steps that I told you, you should be fine for at least another 3 to 7 months, even more. Can I trust the quality of CJ dropshipping products? Now, the funny thing is, a lot of people think that the products from CJ, the products from Ali, the products from Alibaba, the products from DS's, the products from DHgate are all different. Now, the thing that a lot of people don't realize is all the products that get sent to these suppliers and warehouses are all coming from the same place. Alibaba get from the same place. AliExpress get it from the same place. They're all made from the same factory. It's just about what providers they've got actually getting them sent out. Who's doing quality control. So it's not about who's got the better product, because they're all the same. It's about who's doing the better quality checks, who's doing the better shipping logistics. They're the two things that you should actually be asking. So I think I need to make a video about that, because a lot of people do think that the products on those different warehouses are different, when really they're not. They're all from the same place. It's just, again, like I said, those two things. When you verify your domain on Facebook, I think you're trying to say where you verify it. You go to the business manager, you go to settings, you go to pixels, and then you go to domains, and then you click verify domain, and you just got to put the TXT file in Shopify. It's very easy. We have made a video about it on the agency channel, but I will be doing a video about it on the new Facebook ad tutorial coming out very, very soon. How do you make high quality Facebook ads? So I use, for high quality unique content, a company called Bilo, and their custom content, and I'm going to be talking about those like in my next video. You send the product out and they basically create custom content for you, which is high quality, made by influencers, made by professionals. So for those that are new to live stream, again, make sure you smash the like button. That's all I'm asking for, just the like button. How to find identity trends like eyelash case study. So to identify trends, I even talk, so a lot of things about trends in copywriting and trends and psychology is all covered in tomorrow's video. I don't want to go over it now, because I'll go over it in 20 minutes in tomorrow's video, really, really powerfully, with a Google Doc sheet as well. So make sure tomorrow you free some time up at 1 p.m. BST time, which is around about the morning for you guys in the States and Canada. So make sure you save some time for tomorrow morning, because you will learn all about it in tomorrow's video. How to create a good TikTok ad. So TikTok is different to Facebook. With TikTok, it's not about looking professional. It's about coming across very realistic. So if you watch videos on TikTok, you've got to make your ads look like that. But obviously you want to make it look like you buy the product. So that is pretty much how it works. How do you deal with high CPMs, Stealth Bear said with the donation. So the deal with high CPMs, unfortunately, there's nothing much you can do at the moment. From what me and my team have discussed, not your fault at the moment, it's Facebook's fault, because there's so many issues going on with their platform at the moment which are causing high CPM. So there's not much you can really do at the moment. So unfortunately, there's not much I can really tell you on that. So somebody put $800 a good amount to start. It's a very decent amount of money to start with. I'd say 1,000's is the average entry, so you're just below the average. So that's it. WEO or CJ, again, it comes back to the same thing. Certain products are better on certain suppliers. You've just got to contact them and ask them the question. So somebody said, I tried booking a consultation call with you, but it won't work. So at the moment, and for the last 4 or 5 months, I've not been taking any consultation calls. So since I think even since last year, I've not been taking many consultation calls. The only people that take consultation calls are my business partners. So everybody else but myself does consultation calls on that page you go to book one. And the reason why I'm not doing consultation calls at the moment is because I'm trying to spend more time on doing other things. So at the moment, I'm just not in the place that I want to be in to do consultation calls, because I've got so many things that I want to try and achieve. So that's the reason why I'm not doing them at the moment. But my team are all doing them, so they're just as good as me. So that's all that happens. How to avoid fake purchases on your pixels. So unfortunately, there's nothing that you can really do about that. The only thing that you can do is cross-reference the data from Shopify to Facebook. Make sure you are getting the right data. I always cross-reference whatever Shopify tells me to whatever Facebook tells me, because as we know, Facebook over delivers the results or under delivers the results based on what they're telling that you've got. Can you dropship with your suggested products? So all the products that I suggest have been from my own research and me going onto sites and doing my own look into it. But before you dropship any product, you should always do your own due diligence and fact checks and legit checks on them. Because although I'm recommending them to you, doesn't mean that 6 months down the line, they're still a good product to sell. So you should always still do your own research. These are just suggestions. You can do them, but you've got to remember that there's no guarantee that they're going to do well. So you should always do your own research as well. Somebody put, let's have a look here. There was a good question. I think it's just gone flying by. Let's have a look. Can we choose the mentors in the mentorship program? Yeah, you can choose whoever you want. If you've got a preference, you can choose them. What experience do you have with Zendrop? So with Zendrop, I have zero knowledge with them. I don't know many people that do, unfortunately. So that's the only thing. How to find dropshipping products that are not saturated. Again, I covered that in tomorrow's video as well, so just make sure you've got some time available tomorrow. What is the best dropshipping method for beginners? Watch the free course that I made this year. That's all you need. Can we dropship without a credit card? You can dropship without a credit card, but you're going to have very big issues when you scale. So if you're scaling very aggressively, your cash flow is going to hurt, because you're not going to get paid straight away. So unless you've got lots of money in the bank, you're going to struggle. So you can still dropship, but you're just not going to be able to scale to ridiculous numbers very quickly. So bear that in mind. Do I have experience with Spocket? Yes, I do have experience with Spocket. Spocket is very good. Spocket's good, but with Spocket themselves, you've got to remember that they're very limited to what they sell. So although they've got really good shipping times, which they do, I've tried them, they do work, their product range is very, very limited. Somebody put, hey man, hey dude, I hope you're also well. Somebody put, why did you focus on YouTube when you can get richer being all in on e-commerce? Good question. So the reason why I do YouTube, and you've got to remember, although I do YouTube, I do not do it to the amount most people do it to. I do one video a week and one live stream every 2 weeks. So as a YouTuber, that's barely anything. Most YouTubers upload once, twice, maybe one time per day. So I don't really do much on YouTube compared to most YouTubers. So the reason why I come on YouTube is just to share my knowledge and share my opinion, to share my thoughts, and to give people the best knowledge possible without paying a penny for it. So that's the reason why I do YouTube. Of course I make money off it. If anybody out there that's got a YouTube channel with more than 10,000 subscribers that are telling you they're not making money from it, they're lying to you. So the YouTube channel makes decent money. It's nothing crazy. I've even unveiled the money I make from YouTube. It's nothing crazy, but it's okay, you know. I enjoy YouTube, you know. I actually really enjoy doing YouTube. It's a nice way of sharing my thoughts and opinions with the world, you know. And that's the reason why a lot of people do YouTube. And can you make more money doing e-commerce? You've got to remember that yes, I can, but then no, I can't at the same time, because there's only so much you can do, do you know? So like people think that you can do e-commerce 24 hours a day. You can't do e-commerce 24 hours a day. It doesn't work. So you've got to remember that you're always going to have a couple of hours a day, a couple of hours a week spare. So why not spend those spare time providing some knowledge on YouTube? Let's have a look. Is there a way to be successful in dropshipping with free traffic? You can get momentum, but you can't be just successful off free traffic. If you do it for long enough and hard enough, I'm sure you can get to a decent level, but in terms of going crazy with it, I just can't see it happening. Especially if you're doing it now, like doing organic marketing, free traffic back in 2010, you could kill it, but nowadays it's too tough. And that's why when you see a lot of successful brands that have done well with organic traffic, look at when they started. It would have been like between 2010 and 2013, maybe a little bit more. Somebody put, is Facebook ads still a viable option for dropshipping? Yeah, it is. Of course it is. It's always going to be a viable option. Facebook will always be an option, but is it the best option every day of the year, every month of the year? Probably not. So you have to weigh that up. Somebody put, I watched you on Rich House Poor House. I hope you've enjoyed the episode on the channel. We really enjoyed filming, so I'm glad you found the channel from the TV show. Somebody put how much you spend roughly on ads to get the results that you get. So if you look at some of the case studies on the channel, we show you the ad account, we show you how much you spend, so that can give you a rough idea on what we do. So go and check that out. But we have got a store at the moment, a new store at the moment. If I show you here quickly, that we're currently doing 1K a day with. So let me just quickly show you that. I'm gonna log in. So as you guys can see here, this is one of the stores that we've got. So as you guys can see here, we've done $600 today. Let that refresh. And then yesterday we did 1K a day. So as you guys can see that. So we've got like loads of new little stores coming out and about, and we're just playing around with it and stuff like that. And we've still got some of the really big stores going on, recovering from Black Friday and stuff like that. But we will always do case studies and show you the most recent up-to-date expectations you can get. Like if you looked at my dropshipping challenge video that I did the other week, that gives you a realistic expectation of how much you'll be making based on the ad account spend. So I think for most people that are new to this, that are looking for a realistic expectation, go watch that video, because it will show you what your results can be based on certain amounts of money. So that's it. So somebody put, is there ever too many stores you can have? Of course. So you don't want to be running like 10 stores at once. Like the max I would ever run at one time is 5 to 6. Any more than that is pushing it. Now, if you're doing collaborations, partnerships, revenue share with other people, then of course, because if you're doing it between 2 people, then that means 50% of the energy between one of the stores has been cut down because there's 2 people involved. So as long as you're doing partnerships and stuff like that, then you can get away with it. But overall, personally, I wouldn't recommend, if you're individually doing a store, going over more than 3. I've got a lot of partnerships. I've got a lot of people that I do revenue share with, and that's why I can do at the moment myself between 5 and 7 stores, because I've got partnerships. So that's what I'm doing. But at the moment, we're focusing primarily on the clothing brand. So we've got a clothing brand called Solital, me and Jordan Nicklin, a good friend of mine. And the clothing brand at the moment is the main focus between everything that we're doing, because with the clothing brand, everything that we make, so this is a t-shirt, this is all custom made. This isn't off Printify or Printful. Everything in the clothing brand is made, it's designed, it's sent off, it gets created. So when you build an actual clothing brand like this, nothing in dropshipping can compete with it, because you can't recreate what we've done. You can copy it, but you can't recreate every collection we've made unless you're that sad. So that's what I'm trying to say. When you create your own product, so I've got some students now that are actually designing their own products. That's the level that you want to get to eventually, because then you become something that not many other dropshippers can touch because of the whole way it all works. So that's why I'm focusing so much on this at the moment. At the moment, the clothing brand's absolutely smashing it. We've worked with so many UK rappers at the moment. We're working with US rappers at the moment. The clothing brand's killing it. So that's the way I see it. And my long-term game plan with the clothing brand is to take it to a multi-million-pound valuation, and then see how it goes. But at the moment, it's definitely on track to hitting that. So at the moment, it's just working really hard and getting it there. Again, if you're all new to the live stream, make sure you smash the like button, because it really does help. Somebody put, how should I be fearful of failing in business? So I always say to people, you should never be fearful of starting a business. If you go into something being fearful, then you're weak. And with anything in life, you know, scientifically it's proven that if you are scared of something, so let's say for example you're scared of getting an illness, your immune system will get weak naturally, because you're sending your body that, you're telling your body you're weak, so your immune system gets weak, and it's scientifically proven. So if you go into a business and you say to yourself, oh, I'm scared of failing, then when you do fail, it's going to hurt you, and it's going to hurt you hard. You need to go into things saying, you know what, if I fail, I learn from it, I move on. So it's all about how you prepare yourself. It's like, you know, when a swimming pool is so cold and you don't want to go in it because it's gonna hurt when you get in it. Now, if you think about it too much, you're not gonna do it. So if you just jump in and even if you know it's cold, if you just jump in, after about 5 minutes, you're gonna be fine. So it's all about jumping in, knowing what you're getting yourself involved in, and that's the key. And the unfortunate thing is, a lot of people on the internet will tell you that when you jump into this game, it's going to be a certain way, and it's not like that. You know, you can jump into dropshipping and lose £3,000 pretty easy. I did when I started. So you've got to have a realistic expectation. You've got to know what you're getting involved in. You've got to know the ins and outs. You've got to know what could possibly happen. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't just be, a lot of people only want to hear what they want to hear and only think what they want to hear. And when they get like that, it's a dangerous cycle. Somebody put, what are the biggest rappers that we've worked with? So we've worked with Krypton Conan, we've worked with Morrison, we've worked with Tion Wayne, we've worked with Dano, we've worked with Pounds, we're working at the moment with people like Central C, we're working with people like D-Block Europe, we're working with honestly, I don't know any UK artists that we're not currently working with. You know, we're working with so many UK artists. That's what we're currently doing. For those that are asking about the clothing brand, I will put it in the live chat. You guys can check it out. There is a documentary coming out soon about it, so you guys can learn how it's all been evolved. But I'll put that in the live chat. So put it there, so you guys can see that in the live chat. You guys can check that out after the live stream or something. But make sure you smash the like button, guys, if you're new to the live stream. Somebody put, you also work with Lil Baby. So we're actually working with a lot of American rappers at the moment. We haven't publicly announced anything or shown anything, but we are behind the scenes working with American rappers, and that will be shown very, very soon. And yeah, man, it's amazing. Have a look at any other questions that I see that are good. So somebody said, what do you do if it says Facebook Learning Limited on the ad set? So Learning Limited happens when you don't get a certain amount of conversions in a certain amount of time. Is it a big deal? In my opinion, I have had ad sets saying Learning Limited on them, yet they're still giving me a 6, 7, 8, ROAS. So in my opinion, I don't see the issue with it. Some people might disagree with me, but personally, I don't see the big issue with it. I still carry on if it does say Learning Limited personally, unless it doesn't fit my kill or scale metrics, then it doesn't matter. Somebody said, will you make content about email marketing? There is a new email marketing video coming out soon. I'm just waiting for certain platforms to make certain changes so I can do them. Can you do profit consistently in low budget Facebook ads like $200 to $400 a day? You can. I've known a lot of people that have done my low budget strategy last year and they were doing $100 to $150, even sometimes $200 in profit a day. $400, you're pushing it. You know, you are. It can be done, but it is very, very tough. Somebody put, dude, you're amazing. I really appreciate it, Dan. It means a lot, mate. And again, if you're new to the live stream, guys, make sure you smash that like button. I'm going to be on the live stream for another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to call it a live stream over. But guys, make sure you stay till the end. Make sure you smash the like button as well. Somebody said, can you make a new day in the life video? So yeah, there is a new day in the life video coming soon. I'm moving into a new place soon. So when I move into my new place, I probably will do a day in the life a couple of weeks, couple of months after I move in and settle in, but I don't want to do it now because I'm going through a move. And my new place is way better than this place, so I'd rather do it then. How do you deal with entrepreneurship loneliness? A very good question. That is a very good question that not many people have thought of asking. So entrepreneurship loneliness is a massive thing. Even if you've got a wife, even if you've got a partner, even if you've got some person that you're in love with and is with you, you are going to experience loneliness, even if you haven't. So because when you're an entrepreneur and somebody that you're with isn't, they don't understand the lifestyle, they don't understand, and because they don't understand, you naturally push yourself away from them and become your own person and even more people at once, and it becomes lonely. Now, what you can do is you can try and find people on Telegram, try and find people on Meetup as the app, and try and find people that you can socialize with, because in entrepreneurship, unless those people understand what it's about, how it works, what it means to really be one, then you're going to struggle to find people that understand you. So you need to put yourself in places where there are other entrepreneurs local to you, online to you, and you can network with. I'm not saying you can't be friends with people that are not entrepreneurs, but you're going to find it very hard to understand them, because when you become an entrepreneur, even it doesn't matter if you're making £100 a day, $100,000 a month, it doesn't matter. But when you become an entrepreneur and you understand the routine, you understand what it takes to be successful in life, the average person doesn't understand that. And when you're around people that are like that, it can be very irritating. Like the other day, I was out I was basically out and about, and we were sitting down, and this was quite a while ago, to be fair. This was how many weeks last month? This was quite a while ago. So we were out in the park, and this was when things first got announced that the UK could go. So basically, when the UK first got announced that you could go out and you could now mix with more people, we went to a little park place where you can sit down in a field. And because everybody's now just come out of lockdown, there's so many people on the field, and because everybody's sitting down having like a little picnic, you can hear pretty much everybody's conversation. And even just being out that day and sitting down, so many people were talking about things that were irritating, because it's like you're working all this hard effort to live a life where you're working for somebody else, and to hear people really arse licking their boss just to get a little bit more of an income is annoying. So you've got to be careful who you surround yourself with. Now, I struggle to surround myself with people that are like do the average stuff in life, because I find some of the things that they do, and bad if I'm being honest with you, because they're slaving away trying to work to get an upgrade in their job, and it's not even worth it. So I don't want to go in it too much. I probably will make a separate video about it, but it can be irritating sometimes. Listening to people and how they can be so brainwashed in certain aspects. So you just got to be careful with who you surround yourself with. Somebody put, brother, can I use a city name near to my brand? Thank you. I don't know what you mean by that, sorry. Somebody put, when I do dropshipping, should I set up a business account? So when you start any business, I'd recommend you do it through a business, not a personal. So yes, business credit cards, business bank accounts, business corporation. I recommend you do all of that. So somebody put is, what's the significance with NFT? So NFTs will impact e-commerce at some point. Same with crypto. Crypto will change the way we take money online very, very soon. Maybe not for a few years yet, but same with NFTs. NFTs will become very big in e-commerce. They will get really big. It's like the new trend. It will become a big trend very, very soon. And if for those that don't know what NFT is, it's a non-fungible token. ENFT means it's e-commerce, so it's online now. There's an app called Split, SPYLT, I think, and they're going to be the app that integrates with Shopify, and they're going to enable you to basically sell products as NFTs. And that will eventually become a very, very big thing. And there's loads of pros and cons of NFTs, more pros than there are cons. More based on the authenticity of something that you're selling and the rarity of it and the transparency of it. They're the main reasons for them, and they are going to be huge, and it is going to drastically change the e-commerce world. I don't want to go too much into it. It is going to be the future of e-com in some aspects, and we've already made a small video on it on the agency channel, so make sure you check that out. Tyrell did a massive video on it, really explained it in a really good way. But on the e-com king channel, we are going to be talking about it soon, but I want it to be more established first so you guys really understand it. Will I be doing it? Yeah, I will be doing it. I will be doing NFTs once it becomes more mainstream, because it's so new at the moment. It's really hard to do it for e-commerce. So to be honest with you, we're waiting for Split, the company, to really push it with Shopify to then make it more mainstream so we can do it. So let's see, I'm going to try and pick one more question and then I'm going to call it a day on the live stream. So I'm going to answer this last question because I feel like it's a question that should be asked. Is here, so let's have a look. So this is a good question and I want to answer it. It's really related to dropshipping, which is, hey, I spent around about $400 on Facebook ads and I only got a 0.50, so 0.50 ROAS. And the answer to that is that good? Now, you've got to remember that, does the ROAS matter? Yes, it does matter, but when does it matter? So that's the thing. People shout ROAS, return on ad spend, and when people shout it, they think that you need to have a good ROAS straight away, which isn't true. So I always say to myself personally, if I've spent $500 on a product and I've tested it in a really good way, from like in terms of, you can test products in a bad way and in a good way, effective, ineffective. So as long as I've spent $500 in a very positive way and I've still not got a decent ROAS, and when I say decent ROAS, I mean slightly under break even or break even, then yes, it means that I want to move on. But saying that, some products just take longer to mature. So some products take a little bit longer for you to spend more money, to collect more data, more audiences, to find the right ones to then do well. So you've got to be careful, because if you stick to ROAS being important straight away, then you could kill yourself, because there's been products where me and the team have spent 2,000 on it. And when we spent 1,000 on it, we could have given up on it. But then we spent an extra 1,000, but then it turned into a product that absolutely smashed it. So you've got to be very, very careful. But then there's indicators. There's always indicators no matter what you do. There's indicators that tell you, should you prolong it? Should you slow it down? Should you carry on? But overall, you want to make sure that certain indicators reflect in certain ways, and all that's covered in the free course, so check it out. But ROAS only really matters when you've got the right data in place to then take it more serious. So let that be something to think about. But yes, ROAS is important. It will always be important because that means you're making money, but there's a time and a place that it's important at, not just at the start of your ad spend, because to get a high ROAS straight away isn't going to be likely. It's going to be very unlikely. So just let that be a thought that you should think about, and watch the free course so you understand it. So guys, that's going to be it for today's live stream. The reason why I'm cutting it short today is because I'm not, if you've noticed, I've got a little bit of a runny nose. Don't worry, I haven't got COVID. I've done a COVID test. I've just got a normal cold. So I'm not feeling very well at the moment. So I'm going to cut it short today. And next live stream will be a little bit longer, and I'll be doing giveaways as well on the next live stream potentially, and it'll be a longer Q&A. So guys, if you've appreciated the live stream, make sure you smash the like button. Also, if you guys can, make sure you spend some time tomorrow to check out the new video that's going to be active on the channel about how to turn old dead winning products into new winning products. Make sure you find that, make sure you find some time to fit that into your day and get some notes taken, because that video is very, very valuable, very short, but very sweet, but a lot of information in there, which is what I always like to hear. And you don't need to pay to get into it. It's all completely free, by the way. So make sure you set some time away. But guys, I'll be catching you guys in 2 weeks time, again on the live stream. And again, don't forget to enter the mentorship giveaway. All the information is in the description of this live stream. And there is a mentorship giveaway live stream on this channel 2 weeks ago if you want to watch it to understand how it all works. But guys, I'll catch you all very soon, and I appreciate every single one of you. And I want to say a massive thank you to those that have supported me to almost 200,000 subscribers, and I'll catch you guys very, very soon.